All right, track wrestling here in Waverly, Iowa at the National Wrestling Hall of Fame Dan Gable Museum golf outing with Purdue coach Tony Ersland. Tony, I guess first of all, how'd you hit him today?
We played pretty well. It was tough out there with the wind. We finished 8 under, which I know isn't going to get us a prize, but we got around okay, and that's good enough for me, especially with as little as we play.
What made this important for you to come back?
Just the opportunity to see so many people who have been involved in my life throughout the years of wrestling in Iowa. You know, just the family and friends that I get to catch up with, because with Division I coaching, you're always on the go and running somewhere, and so you get so few opportunities to enjoy these moments. So I wanted to get back and see people I hadn't seen in a long time.
Going into year 4 here, you got some young guys that are going to be stepping into the lineup for you. You've recruited pretty well here in the first 3 years. I imagine it's got to be pretty exciting for the opportunity to get guys like Griffin Perriott, Sean Streck into your lineup. What have you seen from them, and what has you most excited going into this year?
You know, just their maturity and their development the last year during the red shirt. Yeah, we didn't have in the lineup, but to watch them grow and develop, and to see the success specifically this spring with the freestyle, with Griffin winning the junior title and Sean Streck being 3rd at the final trials for the juniors as well. I will be the most excited coach to have 5 freshmen in my lineup next year, probably. These are guys that were recruited under our expectations and with the way we want to train and compete. So I'm very excited to get this group in and kind of start a kind of a new cycle.
You beat a lot of people to get those guys, and you've been in the mix for some high-profile guys. And in recruiting, you never want to finish second. There's no reward for finishing second, but being in the mix for a lot of high-profile guys, we've heard Purdue time and time again. How have you gotten yourself into those races, and what do you think that that's done for your program as a whole?
It's definitely helped our program as a whole. We are relevant in the recruiting scene. It comes up over and over again, and it legitimizes, that good kids want to be a part of your program. So that's important. We just do it. We have a very clear and consistent message to our kids about where we're going, what we're going to do, and we give them a plan of how they're going to fit in with us at Purdue, so they know what their career is going to look like and how we're going to handle them and how we're going to train, compete, just those things. That communication, consistent communication, is key.
What would make this upcoming season a success in your mind? What are some benchmarks you'd like to see here in year 4?
I think we have freshmen who are capable of being All-Americans and national champions and doing very well in the Big Ten and on the national stage. So we expect to take the next jump with this group. I don't know. I always hesitate to give a number, in a placing or something like that. But I have no doubt in my mind that the talent up and down our lineup is vastly improved. And if those kids compete to their ability, we'll do very well.
Kendrick Maple, your assistant coach, in the finals of the World Team Trials, wins the Open in Vegas. What kind of example has he set? What has that been like for your guys to have him training in your room and being in contention to make a world team?
Yeah, it just shows our guys what's necessary day in and day out, and that's what they need. They need to see what you need to do day in and day out to have the success that they desire. They didn't always have those examples, and so we've had to create those examples. And so he is a good example for them to follow, and so they'll take his lead.